There's some of the Oregons, the 3s.
Now that's a super limited shoe to get, right?
Yes.
A lot of fakes also in that shoe
There's
too.
a lot
right?
of fakes in these, so you really have to pay attention and know your sneakers.
Sure.
Soul Supreme, I deal with him a lot. He has a out cold collection.
Yeah.
Soul Supreme 23, and I dealt with him on these.
And those ducks, just so people know, that's like talk about player exclusive only. Like that's for the
50,
players.
60 made in the world.
Wow.
And only for the players, and these are the 9s.
And those 9s just recently came out, but a little different, right?
A little different. The colorway is different. The material is different. And the eyelets, how they are lined up on the shoe, are different. I did a video on these as well. And then of course the pull tab and things. These are definitely a lot better than the release that came out. And then you look at another shoe that MJ didn't like. I know you remember these.
Absolutely.
The toe cap 10.
Toe cap 10.
These were recalled, and I had an opportunity to take them back to the store, but I decided to keep them because I like the toe cap personally. And it's a shoe I'm glad that I kept. It has its accolades on the bottom.
And see, that's different because like when you say that toe cap, like the story I guess behind it was Mike wanted a cleaner look on the toe. So I guess Tinker and the rest of the production team sent out a few pairs. So you've got, you know, one of 5 million pairs that got sent out into production before they pulled them off shelves, right? Like,
correct.
That's insane.
Correct.
That's insane.
And then you have your Seattle and your powder blue, and then the original charcoal. And you know, on the left shoe, you know, both shoes of Jumpman was facing to the left.
You know what? Pull that one out so we can see. Let's see that Jumpman. So now, what's that again?
This is the original dark charcoal, is what they called it back in the day. Then they had some retros where the Jumpman was facing to the right. And I always get that these are fake, you know, just because of the look of the Jumpman.
Know your history, people.
Yes. And as we look over here, we have, well, let me start back here with the Ray Allen 20 from Seattle. Then I have my kids' shoes right here. This 2 up top is actually a custom that was done by Illionaire. He's a local customizer here in Detroit. And I wanted to create a shoe much like this 11 right here that was showing tribute to Ray Allen for his 2nd championship with the Miami Heat. So people actually think that this is an actual PE as well, and it's one of the shoes that travel with me to sneaker shows pretty much all the time. These are my baby shoes. My kids' shoes, not mine. I was already grown when Jordans came out. A lot of people ask me, are these my shoes when I was a kid? But I'm 2 days older than them. But those are my kids' shoes when they were little, and I used to just buy them shoes before they even thought of or even born. The Ray Allen 20 from Seattle. Then the Ray Allen 13 from Boston.
Now talk about some of these other ones over here, like with the 11s. I see you got them all
I have
lined up here.
the 11s lined up here, where if you look at them, OG, first retro, second retro.
Got it.
And a lot of people will call the bottom ones, if you look at the Jumpman,
sure,
you know, he kind of looks fat here. He kind of looks skinny here. And he looks better on this one, but he's facing to the heel of the shoe. A lot of people who aren't educated into the sneaker game and will comment on pictures on social media will call these fake because the Jumpman is facing towards the front of the shoe. They just don't know.
That's just how they used to roll.
They're not educated yet, yeah. And then, you know, this is the first and second retro, and they were both facing forward in the third back. But when you go to the Cool Gray and the Space Jam, it's different. You know, they had already changed the Jumpman back in 2006 with the DMP pack. That's when the Jumpman started facing to the heel of the shoe. I
mean, more
had
more
over
than a few thousand, more than, you know.
Close to
probably over 100,000 for sure.
Yeah, definitely over 100,000. Definitely over 100,000. But I'm really not into how much it's worth because it's a passion I have, and I never thought that collecting one shoe would turn into 882.
So I don't really have a brand preference. Like Kanye West definitely makes it happen on whatever he works with, whether it was Nike, Adidas, Louis Vuitton. And then Jordan's like, how could you like not like this Jordan? Like,